One. Hey guys, welcome to the Vargas Venture, where we teach you how to hack through adulthood. And today, we are going to be showing you some breakfast ideas on how you can meal prep during the week. Because meal prepping is a pain in the butt. And so hopefully these easy recipes will be a great way to intro you. That way when you're heading to work or heading to class, you're not rushing in the morning, but you actually have food ready to go. So let's go dive right in.
Okay, so our first recipe is just a instant pot oatmeal. And if you don't have an instant pot, then you can easily make this with a crock pot. And all you need are just a few simple ingredients, and then we're gonna throw it all together. Okay, so first we're gonna cut up 3 apples and dice them up. So I have 3 Granny Smith apples. You just want to cut them into nice little chunks so that it's easy to eat.
Okay, so the next step is we're gonna take 4 cups of old-fashioned oats. I didn't know that there was a new fashion, but we're gonna put 4 cups of this into the pot.
And make sure you don't use instant oats because they cook too fast.
Okay, go.
Okay, so next we're gonna put in 4 cups of water.
So then the next thing we're gonna add is 4 cups of milk.
Okay, next step is to add our diced apples.
Then, for more fruity flavor, you're gonna add a half cup of raisins.
Then we're just gonna add a splash of vanilla extract.
Then we're gonna go add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. No artificial syrup is allowed in our home because Megan is from New Hampshire. I am personally indifferent.
Okay, next we're gonna add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This is gonna give it that nice fall flavor along with the apples. Then we're gonna do 2 whole cloves, and that we'll take out when we're done cooking.
Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna simply stir it up.
So then we're just gonna put our pot into our Instant Pot, set manual pressure for 3 minutes, and then once it goes off, we're just gonna let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we'll release the steam and check it out. It smells so freaking good. Okay, now it doesn't burn out. Put away.
So while the oatmeal is cooking in the Instant Pot, one huge tip to help you when you're doing any sort of meal prepping is you clean up along the way. That way, when you're done, most of your kitchen's already put together, and it helps avoid a massive pile of dishes at the very end. So as soon as you're done using something, put it away. So this is the oatmeal when it's all done, and as you can see, it is a ton of it, and it's super good, super healthy. And so now we can put this into packaging for our breakfast in the mornings. You proud of yourself?
I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so that was our first recipe, and now on to our second recipe. This one is make ahead breakfast sandwich. Usually breakfast sandwiches can be really time consuming to make because you have to cook each egg individually, and it's just a hot mess. So this time we are going to be cooking eggs in the oven. As a reminder, all of our recipes we're showing you today can be made ahead of time and thrown into the freezer.
And for those of you who follow us on Instagram, we actually have this recipe done on an Instagram reel. So go check us out. Follow us wherever I decide to put our Instagram handle at the Vargas Venture on Instagram.
Okay, so our first part of this recipe is going to be cooking the vegetables. Now, just a little time saver hack is get frozen vegetables. First of all, they're really cheap and you don't have to worry about them expiring. And second, they come pre-cut. So we're gonna be cooking 1 full bag of broccoli florets, and 1/2 bag of chopped onions on the stove. So let's go. So this is just some garlic olive oil. I like using garlic olive oil instead of regular because it adds just a little extra flavor to all of my food. Pour a little bit of olive oil in just a skillet, and then we'll put in the vegetables.
Okay, so while Megan is cooking the vegetables over there, I will be scrambling some eggs. So this recipe to meal prep for 2 people over a period of a week, we're gonna need 12 eggs. Turn it. Oh, what do you mean hit a flat surface?
Well, you don't hit it multiple times, you do one hard hit.
See?
Maybe not that hard. I've never seen someone struggle with eggs so much.
Ignore the shell that just fell in.
Really? There's 2 pieces of shell in there.
I'm going. Don't judge me.
It's so funny.
There we go. That was perfection. Perfection. Now that I've overcome the cracking of the eggs, I'm going to add salt, pepper, and a splash of milk. Megan puts too much trust in me.
More salt.
Like a lot more?
Yes. There you go.
They're good? Mm-hmm. For added protein, we are going to add Jimmy Dean's fully cooked turkey crumbles. We're going to put in 1 cup of Jimmy Dean's turkey sausage. 1 cup. So now it's all in there, so all I have to do is whisk it together. So I'm gonna clear out all of these eggshells. So now I'm going to take this dish and spray it with Pam's, it's not Pam, canola oil.
Okay, now we're gonna take our cooked vegetables and spread it all over the bottom of the dish.
Make sure to spread them nice and even throughout said dish.
You could also use whatever vegetables you want. It doesn't just have to be broccoli and onion. We've also done bell peppers, asparagus, whatever you have on hand works.
Next, we're gonna sprinkle my favorite thing in the world, and that is cheese. And if you're like me, you'll want inches of cheese, but
No.
my doctor says no. Just a light drizzle shall work.
You want to make sure you cover everything with cheese. That's enough of that. Then you're just going to pour the egg mixture right on top. And then into a preheated 400-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's cooked all the way through. Next step is to toast the English muffins. You don't want a breakfast sandwich without a toasted muffin.
Ooh.
Okay, so the last step to making these breakfast sandwiches is the assembling. So we have our egg right in front of us in this nice little cook pan. It's time to cut it into 8 pieces, and then we're gonna put them on our toasted English muffins.
Okay, cool. So now that the sandwiches are done, we are just going to let them cool before we wrap them in foil and then store them away for our breakfast.
Okay, so that was our second recipe. Now on to the third. The third one is breakfast burritos. These are really easy and delicious. We've eaten them like, what, every morning for the past 3 weeks? So why stop now?
Yeah, why? Why?
You like these.
I'm kidding, of course. They're really good. They're really good, and easy to make. Not that I make the breakfast, but for the people that do, the easier the better.
The first step is cook the potatoes. We're gonna put them in a hot skillet with a little bit of that garlic olive oil, salt, pepper, and some garlic powder, and cook until some of them are crispy and they're cooked all the way through. And that's gonna be John's job. The next step is just crack 10 eggs and then scramble them together. And then we're gonna cook them on the stove.
Uh-oh.
Next, we're going to add 1 cup of turkey sausage crumbles to our eggs.
Yes.
Okay, we are on the final step of a long day of cooking. High five. That was awful.
You gotta look at each other's elbows. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
There we go.
The final step is assembling the burritos. So we have all of our tortillas. We have whole wheat, high fiber tortillas because they're healthier. Our potatoes and our sausage and egg mixture. Now we need to put them all together and wrap them up and throw them in the freezer. You ready?
Let's do this. We are done. Man, I'm solid. You looked at my elbows, didn't you?
No.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so we are done. So we made egg sandwiches, we made oatmeal, and we made breakfast burritos. That way, in the mornings, rather than be rushing towards work or whatever, we can just grab breakfast and take it to go. Mm-hmm. So I've tried these all before, and since we're on a strict meal plan, I can't try one again for the sake of this video. But I can tell you that I give these breakfasts a average score of 4 out of 5 Johnnies.
Only 4 out of 5.
Sorry, I only reserve 5 stars for omelets, drenched in cheese. But these are healthy, these are easy to make, and they are delicious. So hopefully you guys can take advantage and try these recipes as well. So comment down below what is your favorite one of these 3 that you want to try. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on recipes, life hacks, as well as some other content that we're putting out. And until the next time, adios.
Adios.
You got it, did you?
Yeah.
Is it in the...
No.
wheel? Oh.